Top. It's your boy, Chad Visionary.
This your boy, Imani Boss, and you're now tuned in to the Top Hill Podcast. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Hey. Oh my God, these niggas are so great. Hey. Season 3. Hey.
Hey.
Season 3. Wake up.
New Year.
2021. Y'all ready?
Of course.
I know she ready. She been ready when she walked in the door. All right. 3, 2, 1. Top Hill episode 53.
53.
Season 3. Premiere. Hey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's good, man?
What's up, man?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Y'all?
How y'all doing?
Amazing.
Happy New Year's. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of the Top Hill Podcast, sponsored by Quality Touch Studios. I'm your boy, Imani Boss.
I'm Chad Visionary.
And I'm your girl, Jamila, with her own boss.
And we got another amazing episode for you guys today. But before we get into everything that's going on, I just want to check in with you guys. How was y'all week? What's going on with you guys?
My week was good, man.
Yeah.
That stimulus check hit my account.
Man, forget
January 1st.
Man.
It started off right.
Yo.
So I'm happy about that, and I had a good weekend too.
The stimmy hasn't hit my account yet, but you know, it's all good. We waiting on it. We chilling. Jamila, how you doing? How's your week going?
My week's going amazing. My week is going amazing. I got my stimmy with the dependent.
Hey,
y'all get y'all some kids. Look at my dad. She doing real good.
Hey, and I'm gonna throw this in here too. Like, so Maryland, Larry Hogan is trying to get more people money right now. He said, we can't wait on the government to do it. So he's trying to take matters in his own hands and take money.
Oh yeah, I seen that
from the rainy day fund.
I seen that.
I got excited about that for a little bit, but then I'm like, damn, don't qualify. That shit sucks. But
you don't qualify. What's the requirement?
So what the bill is saying for Marylanders is that they're going to take $1.2 billion out, but you have to qualify for getting this $2,000. You will have to be making less than $50,000 a year, and have a dependent.
And have a dependent.
I can make the paperwork say that, I guess.
Or you could be a couple making $75,000 or less, or with a dependent. And I'm like,
so only dependents get this money. Well, only people who have dependents.
Only people who have dependents will get this money, and you got to make less than $50K. So
definitely.
Yeah. So well,
that is a sad story to only make $50K with a dependent. Jesus Christ, that's so sad. And many families are doing it.
Yeah, they finding a way. You know what I mean? And
but they always finding a way to reward them. Notice how the system. But no, like seriously, look at how the system is designed.
Right. Imagine the niggas making $51K. Like I would be peed. I would be so mad. Like, all right, this is the one time.
Something about this system in this country is not right.
Yeah, I mean,
that is not right.
I'm not mad they getting it though.
But that's what's wrong with our system. We continuously reward motherfuckers that's not trying. It's people out here. What is 50,000?
You don't know that. There's probably some people that is trying.
I can get named 10 people at the top right now. Right motherfucking now. And so can you. So stop faking.
But I know some people that's actually trying.
Yeah, me too. But it's not. But come on now. When you constantly, like, let's be clear. I just feel like the way our system is designed is just constantly placing you in the system, in the rat race of the levels of slavery that our country have.
Yeah,
it's so many different levels of slavery. It's like, it's telling people who make that 51,000, hey, don't you wish you would have made 50,000? Like, it's always constantly making you stay in that system. Why the fuck would I want to make money if every time I look, I can get free money from the government? Mm-hmm. That does not make sense to me. The whole entire country has been affected.
Yep.
But these motherfuckers seem to get all the motherfucking money, huh? That we pay the taxes on. We pay the taxes on that shit.
The more taxes.
Yeah, the more taxes.
I'm not gonna lie, like at first, you know, when I was younger, my younger self, you know, making a little bit less coin, you know what I mean? I was just like, yeah, you know, we need that shit. Now that, you know, creeping into newer tax brackets, I'm like, creep. Like,
I like it.
Like, yo, I earned this motherfucker. What you mean half? Like, what you
Hello?
mean? What you mean? Like,
I feel y'all, but I don't at the same time.
I've been poor before. My mother was a crackhead. My father was an immigrant. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
I can speak from that level. Don't play with me. No, get the fuck up and go to work. For real. Because it don't even matter, though, because people like my mother, who was still working all the time, never qualified for the shit, and we really was struggling.
Right.
Like, the system is really fucked up. For real, for real. It doesn't want to help anybody that wants to help themselves. Like, seriously, it's really disgusting.
Hey, I'm not arguing with that. There's definitely room for improvement in our system because, I mean, the system needs much improvement, so.
Especially being that we're the richest country, supposedly, and then we the only ones in the daggone world that ain't getting no money.
Yeah,
everybody is getting paid regularly.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy when you sit back and think about it. Like, we got $1,200. Most Americans got $1,200 throughout this whole entire pandemic. Meanwhile, Canada got $2,000 a month. You know what I mean? $2,000 a month. New Zealand out there, they throwing money at them too. They're just like, damn, what's America doing? Like,
what are we doing?
Selfish.
Well, I mean, we on it. Mitch McConnell, Mitch better have my money. Yeah, he's the only one that's really blocking it for real. I know we're based in the DMV area, but I just want to stress anybody that's listening that might be from Georgia. I'm going to need y'all to get out there and vote on Tuesday. That's tomorrow, June 5th. Y'all got a really, really important vote going on right now. You guys get to control who takes these seats in the Senate. And what that would potentially do is create a blue wave. If the House is already blue, the president's already blue. Well, supposedly, who knows what happened. The president's already blue. So if the Senate becomes blue, that's considered a blue wave. And the Democrats would not have any excuse to be able to pass bills and things that we want, that we've been lobbying for and stuff like that. So most of the times, you know, they can try to, you know, try to push for things, but normally it gets blocked by Senate or whatever. Mm-hmm. So this will alleviate that. So that's Tuesday. Georgia, go out and vote. Atlanta, I wouldn't be surprised if they flip that state blue. So, yeah, do that shit. But yeah, Mitch McConnell is the only person out here that's blocking money from people. I mean, even Republicans are out here talking about that they want to give Americans $2,000. They think that that's fair. They think that it's right. But here goes this 78-year-old man that was born in 1942 talking about what we need and what we deserve and what we can survive off of. Like, the shit's crazy to me. This shit is absolutely insane. But, yeah.
This is one person.
This is one person.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the craziest thing. Is that it's just one person that has the keys. That's just like, nah. like when they brought it to the floor, to the Senate floor, it was like the first guy, I forgot his name, but the first guy went up there and was, you know, trying to put up a good point, like, hey, you know, America's struggling, blah 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 blah. Can we please get?
Why are we struggling?
Can we please pass this unanimous decision to just go ahead and get this $2,000 to the American people? Nah. So then Bernie Sanders come out here. Bernie Sanders grabbed the tweet from Donald Trump. He's like, y'all know I don't mess with Trump. But at this point, he's right. Like, America deserves to get $2,000 at least right now. I mean, come on now. Like, people out here, people are struggling. Like, so Bernie Sanders tried to go ahead and push for that, and he was like, nah. He was like, can we at least let the Senate vote? Nah. I'm like, bitch, like, what you mean, nah? Like, you won't even let your own people vote. You won't even let your own people vote. Like, bruh, like, that shit blew me, bruh. Like, that's why people are really pissed off at this guy. He just got his house vandalized and some more shit.
I bet.
Yeah,
I was about to say, it's probably dead.
Shut the fuck up, Chad.
Yo, my FBI agent, look, I just want to make sure that you guys know that was Chad Mccowin, Chad Visionaire. That was not me. You can tell the voice distinction, I hope.
And y'all know I don't sound like him.
But, yeah, so that's going on with that. So we're going to move on. We're not a political podcast, by the way. But politics is going on in the culture right now. This shit affects all of us, so we're just going to touch on that, speak on that, but moving on.
Of course, Top Hill got to speak on what's going on in Capitol Hill, you know.
Absolutely. Hey, I mean, you know what else is going on with my Capitol Hill? Hey, NFC East champions, hey, Washington football team, hey.
About time y'all won something.
Hey, Chad.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time, Chad.
Long time.
Well, we've been there more than you all have, so.
That's so sad.
Let's see.
But since we talking about football, y'all gonna stop acting like the Ravens is not killing the game for the DMV.
Oh, yeah,
you know,
y'all doing it.
Yeah.
Y'all doing it up there, you know.
Don't downplay it, because y'all that little whatever the fuck y'all call yourself. Yeah, like y'all not the winners. Y'all not the winners.
Hey.
Close the laptop, Chad, because he's going way too far.
Hey.
Y'all going to the Super Bowl?
Hey.
Y'all going to the bowl?
Hey. Yeah, why not?
He said
we already on the road.
To the shit. Okay, we going.
They're not even calling the Redskins no more.
Hey, I can still play this song when I want to.
So that y'all gonna have to get a new song.
Hey, y'all can't even play this.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, Wale, what up? We need you, bruh. Anyway. So, if you guys don't know, the Washington football team defeated the Philadelphia.
Had to put this in the files, man.
They defeated the Philadelphia Eagles last night. I think what was it, 20-14 or something like that?
I don't care.
You don't care?
Be y'all rivals though. Y'all be
that's what I'm saying.
teams.
You should know what's going on with the Eagles, man. Like,
that's why you be hating on the Redskins so hard, because you in the you a hater.
We always beat this team.
Hey,
it's this
always.
year.
But it's 2021 this year, and you guys aren't going to be playing anymore.
Right, y'all can watch now. You know what I mean? Get warmed up
First time
for next year.
in, shoot, it's been a long time. We always made it to playoffs.
Y'all turned up last year too, didn't y'all?
Yeah, we always made it.
Damn.
Y'all always made it?
Yeah, it's been
2012, y'all made it?
We always made it since 05.
Y'all didn't make it in 2012, Chad.
Yeah, we did.
No, we didn't. RG3? RG3. That was 2012.
I don't remember that.
Y'all weren't there. I know you don't remember that. That was the season you want to forget. I was at that game. Yeah.
So you'll never forget it.
No. But yeah, so congratulations to the Washington football team for making it to the playoffs. You know, that's the home team, you know what I mean? Shout out to the real DMV, you know what I mean? Yeah. And, also shout out to the Baltimore Ravens,
You're going to stop downplaying every time you say their name.
The real fans here is Cowboys. What you talking about, boy?
What?
Cowboys fans. Get out of here, bro.
Everybody a Cowboys
crazy.
fan in DMV.
Nah, I mean, we do got a problem out here. There's half of the people out here are Dallas Cowboys fans, never been to Texas, but I don't understand that.
They say it's America's team.
Fuck the America's team. My thing, I respect Chad for, being a Philadelphia Eagle fan because he grew up in Pennsylvania, so, I get it, you know what I mean? But, I grew up 10 minutes from FedEx Field, so that's my motherfucking team.
I grew up here, too, though.
So.
I moved here when I was 7.
So then you should have converted. What took you so long?
Nah.
Come on, man. But,
I want to be part of a winning team, not a losing team.
Well, damn. Well, you were
And
part of the
you're
wrong
more
team
than
this year.
welcome to join the Ravens.
Nah, that didn't either.
Nah, they like that. I'm not gonna lie. I put in my application. I almost submitted it. I almost became a Ravens. I almost became a Ravens fan. I'm not gonna lie. They doing the damn thing. I fuck with them. For the AFC, that's my team. Yeah, but NFC over here.
Okay.
So we go against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's not going to be an easy game. We're going against Tom Brady.
I'll get crashed.
Like a motherfucker. But they made it. That's all that mattered.
They said that when we went up against the undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers, and we got them out. We got them out of here. So
there's always a one lucky game.
One lucky game.
That's y'all one lucky game.
So they really whooped y'all ass. They really took their time with that. That wasn't luck.
That was luck too.
One lucky game.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're going to start talking to the people that are not playing no more this season. So.
Whatever, man. I ain't going to go to the Super Bowl anyway.
My team might, so don't be surprised, baby. Do not be surprised.
Y'all ain't going to either.
You know how beautiful
Don't
it would
be
be to
surprised.
see the Washington football team and the Ravens in the Super Bowl together? That would be dope.
What are the odds?
AFC versus NFC, it could happen.
It could definitely happen.
That would be dope. That would be great for the area, man. Haters, though.
The DMV needs something. It could be our year.
It could.
It could be our year. That would turn everything up.
Yeah, that'd be lit.
That would turn everything up in the DMV. I don't know if I'm ready for that type of litness in the DMV.
Right. Niggas going...
Oh, scary.
Niggas going to be crazy.
And you know
out
they
here.
already retarded in Baltimore.
Right,
and they stupid in DC. So it's like, what the fuck is going to happen?
Right. Yeah, like it's already...
The parking lot. Is it going to be anything in the parking lot? The way Corona's set up?
Yo, the Redskins win the Super Bowl? Fuck Corona.
We're going to be outside the stadium like shit.
Niggas going to be at the boulevard turning up. Like, it's going to be... Yeah, it's just going to be crazy.
Stop dreaming.
Here you go.
They'll be downer over here. Anyway, what else we got?
Oh, that was funny to me. Chad, you're such a hater. I hate you.
Oh, man.
Because we did have a little moment. I swear.
It's okay. It's all year this year.
That's how manifestation works, though. You see how that vibration was so high?
Yeah.
You can't even just pray on next season. That's all you can do right now.
You can start that now. Maybe, a better chance. All right, so we're going to get into the music. So we can start up or we can start down. I'm going to let you...
All
right, let's get this out the way real quick.
Oh, yeah, man. Rest in peace to MF Doom.
Yeah,
the
man.
legend.
That's so crazy, man. I didn't even see... It was funny. Who was I watching? I think it was probably Joe Budden podcast or Breakfast Club, one of them. And they were just like, man, 2020 has been a crazy year when it comes to like death and stuff like
definitely.
that. When we started looking at the recaps of the people that we lost, and we were just like, man, we just hope we don't lose nobody else. You know what I mean? We just hope we don't lose nobody else.
We lost him at the end of the year, too.
Yeah, I mean, on New Year's Eve, man.
Well, we heard the news. Supposedly, he passed away October 31st.
Really?
Yeah. He
Oh,
wanted it like that. So if you're not familiar with MF Doom, he's an underground rapper, and his whole brand is super low key. He's probably one of the most private rappers ever.
Mm-hmm. Clearly, if we just
because you never seen his face, he always wear the mask, and he stays on brand with that. Like, he don't hang out with the celebrities, even though celebrities know him. All the musicians know him. He just super low key, keeps everything to himself. So I guess the family wanted to keep it in the family, and then I don't know why they decided to release it that late. That's kind of strange to me, but
maybe they had some things to work out.
Yeah.
I mean, months down the road though, that's pretty.
Maybe they wanted his family to be able to grieve in peace.
Hey, I can respect that though, because
oh, that's true.
I go back to how when Kobe left us, and the fact that TMZ is blasting it before anybody. I mean,
that's intense.
That's really intense. I mean, the second his family couldn't grieve, his family couldn't even. The TMZ knew before his wife and kids.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like I
didn't believe it at first because the way that information came out so fast, I'll never forget where I was at. And we was just like, I was in a store. This was actually D-Dot.
Okay.
He had a pop-up. And somebody told us that. We was just like, stop playing. Like, and then a couple of minutes later, it was on every news station.
Yeah, man.
Still can't believe it.
Yeah, it's still mind-blowing.
R.I.P. to all these young legends, man. Kobe, Chadwick Boseman, Juice WRLD, Mac Miller, MF Doom. Like, there's so many people, Pop Smoke, so many people that we lost that we lost, man, like really recently. So this has been a tragic year when it came to loss. You know what I mean? There's a lot of important people in our culture. So.
But, bro, like back to MF Doom though, I'm loving the appreciation now because I know there's a lot of people that are not familiar with MF Doom,
right?
Because he's such an underground rapper, and you know what this made me realize though?
What?
I was just sitting back because the whole reason why I discovered MF Doom is my dad. You know, I always tell you like he's a big hip hop fan. I remember he played a song. I was like, "What is this?" He's like, "This is a dude called MF Doom. You should check him out." And me and one of my best friends, Maurice, we just got hooked on it just because the fact that you can't understand what the nigga be saying in his songs. Like, his lyrics is, I call it like super intelligent type rap.
Mm-hmm. So why
like,
you can't understand it?
You can understand it. Like,
play
honestly,
something.
bro, like.
Can you find something?
Yeah, play something. But it's just like a lot of his, when he raps, is references to like cartoon shows.
I know he's big into Marvel, like his whole.
Yeah,
his whole
so if you don't
like
watch that shows, it's just gonna go
over your head.
Over your head each time. So you should play like one beer. No, accordion stuff.
Okay.
Accordion. Very unorthodox. That's another thing too.
I know he was from England. I didn't know he was from the UK. He was from England.
Living off borrowed time, the clock tick faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Dick Dastardly and Muttley with sick laughter. A gunfight and they come to cut the mix master. ICE Cole, nice to
Why
be old.
Poppy the Popular said my man put him in the same company as Tech Nine.
No, who's the illest ever, like the greatest story told. Keep your glory gold.
He said he put him in the same company as Tech Nine.
Niggas will take him out the picture. The other half is rich and it don't mean shit to.
I didn't know nothing about Tech Nine until I went to the military. It was the white people that put me on.
I didn't know really anything about Tech Nine until Kendrick got on the verse with him.
Really?
Yeah, Kendrick killed that jump.
I'm not a fan of Tech Nine, but I can see why he said that. But this is your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Like, that was another thing too. I saw so many clips of Mos Def was like reciting his lyrics. Tyler, the Creator, they had a clip that he went to his concert. They met him. They went crazy over that. A lot of rappers like really respect this guy. I remember Lupe saying he's like top 5 of all time. Coming from somebody like Lupe, that's respect right there. So, as like I said, man, like I'm just glad to see he's respected. I think Kiss is going to go back. You know, it's going. I know a lot of people are saying this is like weird, but if you really dive into the lyrics, because really that's all he focused on is lyrical ability. And that's another thing I respect about MF Doom. Like throughout his music, he always talks about like it's all about skills. So if you're not skillful, I'm not listening to you. Because there's one interview on YouTube.
For real?
Yeah. And they said, who's the one person you work with? He's like, I don't really listen to mine, but I hear their voice. And he was like, I actually met this person. He said Kanye West. He's like, when I heard that beat and I heard him rap, he was like, I knew I wanted to work with him. And he was like, but there's not too many people you work with because he just, like he said, he's focused on people who are just real skillful in their lyrics, really pay attention to the craft and stuff. So that really resonated with me because I feel like people so focused on charts and image and stuff. And MF Doom's like, well, I feel like I'm better than all of y'all.
Fuck it. How you supposed to feel.
But shout out to him.
Yeah. Rest in peace to MF Doom, man. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Another music topic, man, that came out recently. And I thought that we talk about this a lot, Chad. We talk about this a lot, and I don't think we ever talked about this on the podcast. Yeah.
Okay.
And, you know, why not? Charlemagne the God went on to say that J. Cole is not better than Kendrick Lamar or Drake. And he also slid in there, too.
He didn't say it like that. He said, Charlemagne said Cole is not on the level of Kendrick and Drake.
How so?
And
I don't think he meant like. And
then he also slid in there too. They skipped by this too, but he also said that Drake is not up there with Kendrick either. He put it clear that Kendrick, Drake,
I don't know why
and Cole.
he said that there. Man, that confuses me. I didn't get that part.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, I mean, it's his opinion. In his opinion, that's exactly what it is. I mean, if you're a fan of Kendrick, you're a fan of Kendrick. I'm a fan of Drake. I'm a fan of Drake.
Right. I
like them all.
I wonder why. That kind of confused me right there.
Well,
because I kind of got him with the Kendrick and Drake part.
Okay. So I want to ask you guys about these three. Do you guys agree that these are the 3 top hip hop artists of our generation right now?
Yeah. Fact.
Where would you rank these 3 in order?
In order? Drake, Kendrick, and then Cole.
I feel like for some reason Kendrick and Cole, I don't know.
Yeah. They are right
I
there.
don't know.
It's almost like...
It's like different albums might crank harder for certain ones. Certain singles might hit hard, like vice versa. Like it's a hit or miss.
I put Kendrick over Cole. Because I like Cole. I relate to Cole more.
You relate to Cole more?
Yeah,
I can
so I'm not being biased.
I love Kendrick's visuals. His motherfucking videos is always lit to me. I love a good video these days.
Yeah, that TDE, that whole team,
he
they're
puts
super dope.
he puts on a performance in those videos, and I really can appreciate that.
So I'm glad you mentioned that, Jamila, because I just feel like Kendrick is more complex, and I feel like when you're more of a complex rapper, you're better than the majority.
But I
of
feel like J.
musicians.
Cole could be complex, but he likes the simplicity.
Yeah, which I'm not mad about.
That's to talk to a specific type of person.
I'm thinking about longevity wise.
Nope, J. Cole got it still. Because just as many complicated people are just as many simple people on the other end. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we're gonna miss either one. If either one of them ever fall off or something happened to them, we will miss them tremendously.
Right. I agree with that.
Like it's not like we could just really have one over the other, and I feel like because we need that balance, like you gotta have that 50-50. That's why I feel like I can't put one over the other. Like when I want to hear something more complex and stuff, more difficult, I want to think a little bit more. I'm gonna listen to Kendrick.
Me personally, it always goes back to the albums. Section 80. Good Kid, Mad City. To Pimp My Butterfly.
Look at me, bro.
Damn. Even the Untitled. Even the Untitled. So,
oh my God.
To me,
we already know that's your man.
Yeah. But that discography is like flawless to me. Cole, I'm not gonna lie, as much as I love Cole, so he got Friday Night Lights. That's a good one for me.
But that's a mixtape though.
I still count that in there.
Okay.
Because I consider 680 a mixtape. In my opinion.
Right, which it is too. You're right.
That first album, as much as I like it, it's not classic.
It's not. And he knows that. The Sideline Story is what you're talking about.
In my opinion, Born Center is a classic.
Yes.
A lot of people don't consider Born Center a classic.
They're wrong.
The third one...
I think it's definitely... And I'm not
classic.
a huge fan of him, but I can definitely appreciate, him and his flow. Like, it's just not nothing I want to hear all the damn time.
He dropped that shit when Kanye dropped Yeezus too. A lot of people got that shit.
I know.
And that was bold as fuck. And he almost outsold him. He was close.
Right. Yeah, that was amazing.
It was a good energy of music during that time, too.
Like, oh my God, yeah.
Like, to put it around that same time.
That was 2013. That was a great year of music. Oh my God.
Yeah, I remember. Because Magna Carta came out that year, too.
Yeah.
I remember that joint.
So much music came out that year.
That year was deep. Like, they was really dropping bars that year.
Yeah.
But yeah, Forest Hill Drive, that's flawless. So it's just
I feel like he's young. He's progressing at every level. Where Kendrick is very consistent to me.
Exactly, and that's why.
So
I
there's
put him
room
up there
for J. Cole to pass him, and he still can sit with him though.
All right, I'm gonna interject.
Okay.
It was kind of a trick question. I can't put these people in order because one thing I noticed is that
even Drake above both of them.
No, I can't do it because when Kendrick drops, it's Kendrick season. Nothing else gets in the way of that. When Drake drops, which is more often, it is Drake's season.
Praise the Lord. That's why I love him.
Cole be making me forget. Like, I be thinking that Cole drops every 3 or 4 years. It feels like a long time every single time that he drops, but it actually isn't. He's actually been very consistent, low key. He drops an album every 2 years, which is more consistent than Kendrick.
That's fair.
So
because Kendrick's under a rock as we speak.
Yeah. So I call them the three-headed monster of hip hop, and I think that they all contribute their own specific lane to the game.
They're all different.
They're all different, and they're all great in their own different lanes. J. Cole has went platinum. His last 3 projects, maybe 4, if I'm not mistaken, it was KOD, For Your Eyes Only, and 2014 Forest Hill Drive. Those albums all went platinum with no features. There's no other artist that has came out with an album on their own by themselves and sold that many records. Nobody else has done it
without features.
Like nobody else has. Rock artists have not done that. Pop artists have not done that. Like people who sell big numbers. So for him that's huge. For him to be able to come out by his damn self, put out an album,
that's special,
and be like, I'm killing it. And then he's just a lot more strategic with it. Like, you know, I love his plan that he has coming up. Like the fall off era is what he calls it. So he posted on Instagram recently, and we all know J. Cole doesn't really do social media like that, so this was kind of a big deal. So he has a list of goals that he's setting for the fall off era. The number one on his list is features. So if you guys don't know, like last year, the year before, he pretty much killed in the feature. He hopped on everybody's record that he wanted to hop on and killed that shit.
Murdered it.
The next jump that he had on there was Revenge of the Dreamers 3 that he did with his team. He did that shit. So up next, we got the off season, which I'm going to guess that that's probably going to be a mixtape of some sort, because it kind of plays into the warm up,
okay.
You know what I mean, Friday Night Lights kind of theme that, you know.
Sound like retirement.
Yeah, and then he has another project that's called It's a Boy, which don't know what that is or what that can be. But another thing that J. Cole gives you is he gives you a documentary every single time he drops a project too, which I think is super dope. All of his documentaries are amazing. You can find them all on YouTube. And then we have the fall off in big bold letters at the end, and we all know that that's going to be the album, and that might be J. Cole's retirement album. So J. Cole is pretty much teasing that his time is coming up. So I don't know, and we all know Drake is about to drop. Drake said he's dropping in January.
They probably waited for Drake to drop. You know what? That's when no artist wants to drop when Drake wants to drop.
I think if anybody wants to drop when Drake drops, it's these two people, J. Cole and Kendrick. Because Kendrick is also teasing new music as well too.
Boy, Imani, they have to do it. Cole, Kendrick, do it, bruh. I want to see it.
No, but I don't like when they all drop at the same time because
I love it.
It's exciting for them, but for me, it's too much to take in because I really like them.
Like
you know what I mean? And I like to really like get into. Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. If that happens, I'm
not gonna be able to listen to anybody else.
I'm gonna have fuck everybody else first.
For real.
Like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you guys did this, but after we did our year wrap up and all, listening to all those old music, I was actually happy going back and listening to all the music that I actually like listening to, like this old albums that I appreciate and stuff like that. Cause anyway, but if they do that, I'm going to have a listening party. I'm going to listen to all three of them, and that's all I'm probably gonna play.
I like it because of competition.
Yeah.
That would just be big.
Like
on so many levels.
Like, there's a couple of things that will make the world stop spinning, and that's one of them.
Yeah.
Would you do, we would just listen to them all straight through?
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's going to be the hard part. Picking which one you hear first.
Yeah, that's what I'm sitting here. I'm like, are you going to shuffle it, or are you just going to play it through? Because I'm
you gotta play it through. With them, you got to play it through.
Know.
Like, we got to like put the name in the hat or something like that and pull out which one.
Yeah, we have to
do something like that, man. But yeah, I would love for them to do that, yo.
But I just feel like if Drake were to go first, because I know we always, Mo and they always give us the J. Cole be so boring. I just feel like it would come off like that.
He is boring though. You gotta be in the mood for him.
Yeah. So, but
just imagine playing Drake first. He got some hype records, and you play J. Cole.
We gotta play Drake last. Period.
Yeah,
Period.
Drake probably should.
You gotta, because we gonna want to go home. We gonna be in and out. I don't know. I'm gonna be in and out smoking. I'm gonna miss a couple songs.
But at the same time, Drake is. I would put Drake, if this was like boxing and wrestling, like Drake is the defending champion right now. Drake has the belt. Yeah. Drake has it right now. This is Drake's time. So it will be Cole or Kendrick challenging him for that belt. In my opinion, Drake has been just killing it these last couple of.
That's why I got him number one. And it's the next two. Kendrick and then Cole.
I don't know about that. and we can't sleep on the J. Cole fans, man. J. Cole fans, like, they're very quiet. You know what I mean? They're not going to make a bunch of noise. They're
just like him. Like, he's groomed them. He has groomed them. Like, y'all, I'm already not on social media, so don't even tag me in the bullshit. Just be there for me. Like,
because when he did this $1 in a Dream tour, like, niggas was not thinking that J. Cole was going to be somebody. But then when this nigga fucking sold 1 million records. They're like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Who is this guy? You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And all of a sudden, we found out everybody could relate to him.
Right.
Man, going to a J. Cole concert, that was one of the best experiences of my life.
Yeah.
Meeting the people that's there is just like, they on the same wavelength as you. Like, they cool, but they intelligent people. So, you know what I mean? It's
I know what you
different.
mean.
Like, when you go to like a Young Third concert.
Yo,
I
went to a J. Cole concert in Baltimore. I thought it was somewhere else. I didn't think I was in Baltimore anymore. I'm like, so I will agree with that too, Chad. Like, because I remember when the For Your Eyes Only album came out, I was like, man, this is boring. This is not for me. It literally says For Your Eyes Only, which was, concert for that person. But when I went to that concert, it completely changed the way I heard the album. And some artists' album is meant to hear live. And J. Cole is a very, very talented, all three of them are very, very talented performers. But J. Cole makes you feel like even though you're in an arena with thousands of people, you feel like he's talking to you.
Yeah.
Like, not a lot of people can do that. Like, with his music and his songs and his interludes and when he talks in between records, it's very personal. He puts a lot of thought into his concerts and stuff like that. That's another thing that he does that nobody else has done. He does concerts. He plays his album from start to finish.
I love that, though.
At every concert, except for Rolling Loud. When he headlined Rolling Loud, he did his hits. But when he goes on tour, he plays his album from start to finish, and people come out, it sells out, and nobody else. Who else does that? Nobody else does that. So you gotta respect this man for doing things that everybody else is scared to do and be successful at it. So
there's only one Cole, man.
There's only one Cole, man.
I feel like Beyonce might have did that one time, a couple times. I feel like she might do that every now and again.
Play her album from track 1 to the end.
I think so, but I don't. But no, I'm not gonna say she finishes it. She might do the songs, but I don't think she plays them from the start to the finish. Because you know how her performance shit is. Yeah, she does a transition.
Right.
Yeah,
but that's because she's a performer. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's a whole performer.
Absolutely.
She can't sit still. And her album had you like, hey.
Yeah. And then not to take away from the other artists, well, too. Drake's concerts are absolutely amazing.
Still haven't been to one. I mean,
I cannot wait. I haven't either. Well, I don't go nowhere.
When the world opens up, we gotta go. Like,
I have a list of people I want to go to concert.
Tell us who are they? Who are they?
So on top of my head, Drake, Jhené Aiko, SZA. That's the three I could think.
Rihanna.
Definitely Rihanna.
Fuck Rihanna. She won't make no more music for us, and I'm sick of it. I'm absolutely sick of it.
You think she gonna come out with a project this year?
I think 2021.
I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't bet on it.
This 2021 feels like it could be a 2016, like a 2013 when it comes to music. Like the people who are supposed to drop this year, Kendrick, Drake, and Cole, Rihanna. Who else is supposed to drop this year? I
don't know. Rihanna got a new boot thing.
They could do a couple. They could do an album together. I don't give a fuck. A$AP Rocky drop an album too. No, they gotta break up. They gotta break up.
As much as I mess with A$AP, I don't want to see that, son.
You just a hater.
I don't want to see that.
You let these people be happy.
It makes sense. To me, it makes sense.
What would the album sound like?
You know what I saw a lot of people hating on with this whole A$AP Rocky and Rihanna thing? They're like, how can Rihanna date A$AP Rocky? He don't even like black people. As he's with a black woman. I'm like, y'all sound so dumb.
People be making stuff up.
Yeah. People, bruh. I don't know.
But I will say this. I did watch their little GQ...
they were talking about their skincare and stuff like that.
They
horrible, by the way.
When I was watching, I was like, them niggas, they fucked before. I could tell, like, the way they was interacting, I was like, they was...
You can read the body language, but I already knew when they were doing a concert or some award show or something like that. As soon as I seen her grab her ass like that, I'm like, oh, yeah, he hit. Yeah, you're not grabbing me on the ass like that, you're not hitting. She's not just going to let you do that. Like,
shout out to A$AP. That nigga, he that nigga.
He got the swag though. Like to me, he got something about his swag. Like I don't know. Like is it?
He mad confident.
He ain't cute. Yeah, but the swag is it.
Hey man, shout out to them. Congratulations to them. A$AP can drop this year too. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah, he need to come back with something hard.
Yeah, because that last album he did, Testing, was not it.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That wasn't.
But I did go back to it.
Did you?
It's actually alright. It's I still want to put it. I want to say it's amazing, but it's not bad.
The ASAP Forever Jones was my shit. With Kid
Cudi, that song was.
That joint was lit. But 2021. I'm looking forward to the music coming. We know Drake is coming soon. He said January. We know Cole is coming soon.
You better not lie like Kanye
or Uzi or Playboy Cardi.
Right.
Don't do a Playboy Cardi, I swear.
But Drake is so professional. Like, if it doesn't come out, he's gonna give us like 5 more extra tracks. Like,
right, Drake is like,
he's not gonna play with us. Like, he's not gonna play with us. It's gonna be worth it, especially.
Drake might give us a deluxe too.
I'm not gonna,
that's the trend now.
One thing that you don't have to worry about with Drake is gonna give you music. Like, that's one thing that his fans can really.
That's his lane.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, y'all hungry for music? Like Scorpion, he gave you a side A and B. Who does that?
It's crazy.
Who does that? They do a whole concert with a side A and a side B. Who does that shit?
Tough.
Drake. I'm expecting a lot of good music from Drake this year. To me, the Laugh Now Cry Later record is amazing.
And
like,
he put that on the album.
Yeah, like, and that's probably gonna be the bonus. You know what I mean? That's probably gonna be at the tail end. Like he will drop an album with this all new shit. But yeah. Moving on because I knew that.
Oh yeah, we've been on it.
I knew that topic we was gonna be on there for a minute.
Oh man.
All right, we gotta get into the music, to the new music. And
wasn't that much?
It was enough for me. It was enough for me.
I know what he about to get into.
Hey!
You can play it too. They gonna cut us off.
Oh,
Shout out to New Impressionz.
They might. New Impressionz might got some new lawyers. They on all the DSPs right now.
Look.
Hey, look. We're gonna talk about the new music that came out this week.
What song you about to play?
I gotta play this one right here, man.
Hey.
Hey.
Y'all gotta beat y'all feet for our international subscribers.
Everybody here beat your feet, y'all.
New Impressionz.
For those of you that are listening who don't know what you are listening to, this is DMV's native sound. Go. New Impressionz.
Hey. Shout out to everybody that's not from the DMV. Y'all gonna get a lesson today. Cause we're playing this track all the way through. I don't give a fuck. Hey. Can't wait to talk about this.
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
No, let's talk about it now.
Hey. Instagram was good. Facebook Live, are you there? Hey. What up, Chris? Both Chris, what's good with y'all? I see y'all. Hey, yo. That right there, that's some good music. Y'all didn't know what good music sound like? That's what that is right there. Shout out to New Impressionz. They are a DMV go-go band right here. So,
man, tell people first about what go-go is.
Go-go music is the sound of DC. It's like the heartbeat of the city. You hear me? Like,
it's our own genre.
It's our own genre of music. It's equivalent to like if you go to Houston and you hear Chopped and Screwed, or the Bay Area, you hear everybody has their own sound, and the sound here is definitely go-go music. And with this, you take a lot of bands do live performances at venues and stuff like that, playing a lot of your favorite records and sometimes their own personal records and stuff like that. A couple of bands that I got to shout out that I know I've been rocking with for a long time. Shout out to New Impressionz for one, XIB, TOB, ABM, Reaction, Backyard Band, Reaction Band, Rare Essence, What Band, a couple of the legends, man. Like there's a lot of dope bands. CCB was huge in middle school. TCB. Yeah, so
that's a good list.
Yeah, man. Like I this is the music that I knew I grew up on, especially coming out of high school. But like in the high school area, for me, I'm a millennial, so around that time, like the bands that were really out there, New Impressionz, TOB, ABM, XIB, Reaction, TCB, and Backyard. So we haven't had good go-go music come out to me like this in a long time, especially in all the DSPs like this for the free. Like, I just want to say, because, yo, man, like, you know, we got to pay $20 to $40 to hear some crank like this. You hear me? Like, so New Impressionz, they released this this project called The Gift. It has 3 sets on here, and it's just another book that's good music, man. Like, let's see.
I love the songs they covered.
Yeah, because you get a lot of their classics. You know what I mean? Like Found Myself a Clappers on here. They said what?
My favorite joint is Rockin' That Thing.
Yeah, Rockin' That
Dream.
Thing.
Yeah. Baker's on here. Doing a bunch of faking.
Baker.
You said no music.
Oh man, yeah. Baker's not a fan of go-go music, but yeah, Brand, you got to hold on for a minute. But yeah, they dropped a lot of some new stuff here too. They did a lot of new covers, like God's Plan. Their new birthday records is pretty dope. They flipped a lot of dope records. They flipped The Weeknd's Can't Feel My Face. They flipped Chris Brown's No Guidance, and basically they take a lot of your favorite music and stuff like that and bring it into like a go-go filter. You know what I mean? And puts their own sound, their own spice into it and stuff like that. And yeah, man, it's live, good music. And I was just so happy when this joint came out, man. Like, I was playing this joint in the car. This is the kind of music, you do not play this with your regular fucking headphones that you find at the Dollar Tree. Don't do that. You need to get you a sound system. You know what I mean? If you in your car, like, you need get some Bose, nigga. Get some Harman Kardons. Get some Beat Studios.
Your boy Brandon talking dumb.
I'm letting him talk dumb. I'm not even.
He said I like Chuck Brown.
Oh yeah, shout out to it. Okay, all right, okay,
shout out
Brandon.
to the Godfather. That's why I had to mention it.
Yeah, the Godfather, Go-Go, Chuck Brown. Can't mention Go-Go music without talking about the Godfather. So yes, absolutely.
Shout out Brandon for bringing him up for the pod.
I know, right? Yeah, thank you, man.
One time for the culture.
Yeah. Okay, I see you. I taught you well. But yeah, so yeah, don't listen to this with some trash ass speakers. Get you some nice speakers, some headphones, something like that. You know what I mean?
Yo,
like,
honestly, you just gotta go see it live.
Yes.
That's when you hear it the best.
Yes, absolutely.
And that's what made me fall in love with go-go.
Yeah.
Like, just hearing it live. And I actually, to be honest, even though I grew up in this area and I love go-go music, I was never that type to listen to it through headphones. Like, I was just like, yo, I have to listen to this at a party.
Right.
Or I gotta go see it live. That was just my thing.
You be dancing with the bitches, Chad. They be figuring it
Back in the day, yeah.
You was beating your feet too?
Chad, you had to get to the front of the stage. Chad, get to the front of the stage. That's where all the...
Yeah, I was definitely one of those people.
Yeah, go-go music has been It's been some good times, man. I remember the first go-go I ever went to, man.
I remember my first one too.
Oh my God, man. That jump.
My mom was blocking though.
Yeah.
She didn't want me to go, and then when she came pick me up, she came like I swear it was like 30 minutes earlier. She walked in there.
Oh,
I'm like, what are you doing here, mom? Like, yo, that was so embarrassing.
Your mom came in the go-go
She
looking
came
for
in
you?
there, yeah.
Oh, man.
Me and my
What was you
friend-
doing?
Oh, yo.
Me and my boy was so embarrassed. Shout out to Ian, bro. I know you remember that. So.
Hey,
Actually,
yo.
his mom too. They just came in there. It was like,
Oh, both of them?
Yeah, where I
Oh,
at?
nah, not the double team.
Hey,
Yo, what club was it?
This was at that skate ring in Waldorf. I can't remember.
Oh,
You know
it's
what I'm
like-
talking
They done
about?
changed that thing like 5
Yeah, like
times.
all the time. I remember my
That was
first.
live, too.
I remember my first joint too, man. My family, they were not rocking with me like going to go-go's and stuff like that because they from the area. They from the hood. They like we know what happens in the go-go.
Yeah.
But so they try to keep me away from that. But I begged them one night. I was just like, I really want to go to this joint. Like I really fuck with XIB at the time. So like I want to go. I want to go hit XIB. My man's gonna be there and everything. Like so they're like, all right,
You had
thank
fun?
you. Oh my God!
Did he
it was
have
great.
fun?
Did I have fun? That was amazing.
Understatement.
Until the end, niggas got the shooting.
That's what I was gonna ask you, dude.
Was it the official end or the end that they had decided?
Oh no, they decided it was over.
Because that needs to be the reason why I'm not a fan of go-go, but I will go. But it's expensive to go to the go-go. And you might only be in the go-go. It might be 15 minutes. It might be 30 minutes. It might be an hour. It might be 2.
You're not getting a refund, nigga. You pay the cut line and you in that junk. You in there for however long niggas want to be cool in there. So,
And don't let it be one of the 15-minute ones, because everybody that paid cut line won't fight.
Right, exactly.
We won't fight everybody that was fighting that night.
Absolutely. And then, yeah, if you was down in Waldorf and any Thai seafood, Icon, Beer for You, My Brother's Place.
My Brother's
I used to go to
Place.
the Icon one in My Brother's Place. In Jersey.
Yeah, Charles County ain't playing. Y'all getting the fuck up out of this.
Y'all didn't get to make it to game time, did y'all?
Game
Yeah.
time.
You did?
Yeah. I went to the game time.
Did you?
Yeah.
My
was
brother's
young
place
as
was the
shit
first
in
time I
that
went there.
joint.
Yeah, I was.
You had to be. I'm about to say, because it had
I
just...
think that's my first one I went to. Game time. Now I think about it.
But yeah.
Where was it at again?
Where the hell was game time at? Game time. Waldorf. Y'all know
Post
I'm not
Office
in
Road?
Waldorf no more.
Or was it Old Washington Road?
No, not Old Washington. Where was game time? I got a brain fart.
Well, we're sitting here reminiscing because obviously, like go-go, love it or hate it, it's a part of the DMV culture. Like you knew about it at least. So
It is the DMV culture.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, man. So New Impression, half band, half amazing. Another thing I really like about New Impressions is that their records sound really, really good on headphones, on actual.
They take the
this
time to
one
produce
actually-
their music, though. They're
Yeah,
a
they do.
full-blown production team.
Yeah, and they're very true to themselves. They never budge for anybody because some people used to think like they're too slow and we want to hear this, but they always hit the perfect. They're like Drake. It's like they're like the Drake of go-go music, honestly, because people would tell Drake, "You singing too much. You doing this too much." And he's like, "Nah, I'm doing what fucking works." Like you know what I mean. The New Impressions I feel is the same exact way. Like when you first come in there, they're gonna hit you with a smooth pocket. You know what I mean? You better rock with that pocket for like a good 10, 15 minutes. Let them warm up real quick.
yeah, I feel you on that because people be singing word for word when they be playing and
Absolutely.
be really into the music.
Absolutely, man. And I know one of the other projects that I really liked from them, Statement to the Game, was just a super dope project.
That's like,
man. Yeah. And I mean they came up with a lot of good music, and honestly, this was a gift. Like when they named this joint the gift, they knew what they were talking about because this was literally a gift. Like I haven't had this much like joy from music honestly in a long time. I'm not gonna lie. Like this really brought me back. This was nostalgic for me. This was good music. This
I
reminded
want our listeners to know that you are gassing it, because I do not want them to get to the music and be like, what did E-Money Boss send us to?
I don't care. This is how I feel. This is how I feel. This is a part of a culture. Like Chad
It
said,
definitely is, though.
This is as close to being in a go-go that you're going to get. You know what I mean? This kind of music. Because when I'm telling you, when you're listening to it with the right kind of equipment, it sounds like you damn near there.
You gotta
know
have
what I
the
mean?
equipment.
You got to get the right equipment. Don't, look.
Yeah, because your laptop was not giving like...
It's not. I'm sorry.
It's not
like,
enough bass.
Yo, I know. This is
Because
MacBook
the big
Pro,
part
too.
is the
Like,
drums. The big part is the drums.
Yeah, like I'm about to, when I get back in my car, it's going to be cranking again.
It sounded good in the car.
Yeah,
I was
man.
thinking, like, I don't know what.
Yeah, man. Get the fuck out the way.
All right.
Another thing unique about New Impression, I'm gonna just give them their flowers while we talking about it. But New Impressionz, man, their lead Mike TJ is one of the rare guys that can lead Mike, rap, and sing. You know what I mean? And
actually sing.
Yeah, he can actually really sing, man. A lot of the people in that band are just super talented. They perform really well. They give great shows. And hats off to New Impressionz, man, for giving us a really dope project. I'm gonna be cranking this down for a minute. All right. Another project that dropped. That's not go-go music. Chance the Rapper and Jeremiah.
Yeah, that was a surprise when you sent that to me because I sent you the song.
You sent me the song.
I thought it was just Chance that just dropped one song.
Before we get into the album, I'm gonna first say that blessings to Jeremiah, man. I'm glad that he's doing well now.
Oh yeah, for sure. He had it bad.
Yeah, he had COVID really, really bad, and he was able to come out of it.
Shout out to him for real.
So he and Chance the Rapper collabed and created this Christmas album called Merry Christmas, Lil Mama, The Gift That Keeps On Giving.
Who asked for this? Honestly.
Nobody.
Like when you sent me that, I was like, Chance the Rapper and Jeremiah? That don't even make sense to me. Like, what made them want to do this?
And you know what's crazy too? Like, we're gonna have to talk about this. Like, Chance the Rapper fell off hard. Like,
He's making the wrong moves. Who is on your team?
He don't have a team. He's independent. So I think he had. Honestly, I feel like he had the hardest fall off.
But he had a team though. He had a really good team.
I feel you.
And the guy, and Joe Budden, I think you talked about it. The guy who's trying to sue him now.
Yeah, his old man.
Should listen to him.
Yeah, man.
The dude said the last project he dropped, he was like, "Don't drop that." He's like, "You're not ready because you just had."
Yeah, because he was supposed to tour, do all these things with it. This is way before COVID. Like, he could have did it, but it just did not fall through at all. Like, it really
sounds like you need to get your manager back, Chance. I don't know what that situation is, but he did well for you.
King Matumbo said the album really cranked.
The Chance Rapper one.
This album, Merry Christmas, Lil Mama Hard, is what they said.
Oh, man.
Honestly, I didn't play it all the way through. From what I heard, it sounded pretty good.
Let's hear something. He said, "Who asked for this?"
Copyright. YouTube, we don't own the rights to this.
That first song is fire.
The first song I'll give him, The Return.
I like Snowden. I didn't listen to it all the way through though, so.
I'm not gonna lie, I got like halfway there and I was like, I'm going back to the Impression.
Hanging off the ledge, deadlifter. They told me it's about the count.
And he did have the hardest fall off because he was supposed to be up there with the J. Cole's and stuff like that, but his momentum did not last at all.
The piss singles, that shit tingles. Sending checks twice cause the name's on the list wrinkle. My chips Pringle, my chips bingo, my green mingo, yo green.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, it's something about. It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Regular as shit.
Yeah, it's just
good.
Like,
very good.
Yeah, it's just like, okay.
That's it. It's not great. It's not excellent. It's not amazing.
But it's
phenomenal.
Not for me. It's just not for me. You know what I mean? Like this, it's funny because I think about a week ago, they had on YouTube suggested that, I think he did a live concert or something like that on YouTube trying to promote this jump. And I was just looking at the views for it. I'm just like, whoa, this is not looking too good, buddy. I was just like, damn, it's like nobody really.
How you go from? I'm talking about when he dropped Coloring Book. They was naming. They put him already at top. Yeah, they put him at top 5.
Yeah, they were putting him up there.
They was putting him up with Cole, Kendrick, and Drake.
Yeah.
At that time, it was like, this is the guy, and then coming from that, having that much anticipation, and then just drop down like that.
Pressure can be real though.
Pressure do be real. Like it's not easy to stay on top. You know what I mean? Like when you're on the top for that time, like the only place to go is really down. You know what I mean? And then get back up.
My man Drake says still on top like a skater drop.
Unless you're Drake, I don't know.
It's just so weird to me, like, because he's so good at what he does. Like,
I think
he's very talented.
I think we need some freshness from this. I think we need something different from Chance. Like this just sounds the same. You know what I mean? Like this flow is the same. We heard all this before. Like even the last project, the I Love My Wife album. all the music just sounded the exact same. You know what I mean? Like there was nothing new about it. There was nothing fresh about it. It was just, okay, this is Coloring Book I Love My Wife edition. You know? and this is I Love My Wife Merry Christmas edition.
I love my wife. I love my kids.
There's nothing wrong with
that. There's
nothing wrong with loving your wife, but I'm just saying, like, it's just boring. The music is just boring to me. I don't know. And he has a very unique sound.
We can never be satisfied. We want something that shines a brighter light on black people. And, we actually...
We just expect more from Chance, bro. Like, he's that...
So I get what Jamila's saying, because it's like, okay, we
he can't win for losing.
Yeah, like, this guy is trying to do the right thing. He is talented. He's gifted. Mm-hmm. And he makes good music, but the content that he's talking about is not appeasing to his emotions. We're so used to being fed the ratchet shit, you know what I mean?
I don't even think it's that.
Yeah, the toxic shit. I love toxic music, and I'm not toxic. I just like listening to it.
It's not the content, though. It's like you said, it's not forward. Like, he's not pushing forward. He's stagnant with his content.
I got you.
Yeah.
I think that's fair, because we're talking about...
Get us used to listening to... Well, yeah,
he already talked about this. So it's just like, okay, what are you doing with this now? You know what I mean? But we're still stuck at Coloring Book with you.
Because honestly, if you look at Cole, Kendrick, Drake always talk about, like, relationships with girls, but I don't know, it's a way...
No, I feel like he also talk about winning a lot, too, and just his journey as well.
He always changes it a little bit, change up the theme. Same with Kendrick.
Right, it's never the same with them. Like, remember when To Pimp a Butterfly came out, everybody was expecting Good Kid, Mad City 2. Mm-hmm. And I was one of them niggas. I was just like, I want to hear this rapping fucking Kendrick. I want to take your head off, rapping shit. And then I got To Pimp a Butterfly. I'm like, yo, what is all this jazz?
Yeah,
but I didn't know that's what I wanted from Kendrick. I didn't know that he could do it like that. So,
and that's why I feel like this is what we expect from Chance, because we had put him so high up on the bar, and then you don't execute.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think, like you said, the rollout needs to be better. Its execution needs to be better, and that comes along with not just you as the artist, but also with your team. And obviously, it seems like that's where the issue lies with him.
Chance, I think you got one more chance.
You know what?
I ain't gonna hold you.
Whoa!
Man, after this, if you don't come out with something fire,
you might not click his shit no more.
Yeah, it might be a wrap. I wouldn't say all that. Me personally, I was probably still check it out, but.
Then why you give my man one more chance?
For other people, they gonna be like,
niggas already gave up.
I'm not listening to Chance.
Niggas already gave up.
Yeah, I already didn't mind him at first. I didn't love him or like him, but I didn't mind him. It's just like now at this point, excite me.
You know what's funny? I went back to his acid rap.
I like acid rap and I like Coloring Book, but
those are two best projects.
But The Big Day was not it for me. I mean, one of the records on there slapped. I'm not gonna lie. One of the records slapped. Like, he had 2 Nicki Minaj features on there. Like, the Xannies and Fools record. That junk fucking is like.
I gotta go back. Yeah, it's been a long time.
But Nicki not about to just be on anything that don't crank for real either.
Yeah, Nicki.
When she features, she be featuring.
But yeah, that's true.
And that's a fact.
Look at these top songs though. Like nothing from the big days on that track.
You missed. There was one. There was the Hot Shower John. Just because Meg Thee Stallion.
Okay, that was a debut song.
And that song was trash to me too.
Look,
Hot Shower.
After that, you got acid rap songs. It's big picture. Yeah, bro. You might as well just delete that off of the app. Say no,
don't delete it. Don't delete it. So that's going to be it for the music this week. So, a part of season 3, we're going to get back to talking about what our top albums are of the week, what we're going to be banging with. So, we've had a couple of music to listen to, you know. And we can go back to, December and stuff like that. Obviously, we know Cudi came out. We know Juicy J. A couple of people dropped.
Magic Cudi, that's it.
So I'm gonna ask you, formally. Okay. You know what I mean? What's top shit for you this week, Chad? What are you listening to, or what's the best out right now?
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi, Apple 3. You still rock with that?
No, it's something else I've been listening to. Let me go with my Apple because I've been listening to it.
Well, I'm gonna give you guys my take. It was definitely Kid Cudi for a minute. I was playing the album a lot. But then, then these niggas came out. So, I rock with that new Impressionz, baby! Hey! Hey!
somebody else for me. So another one for me, now on a lot of people's radar, but Annie Mineo. This is Lecrae's artist. By the way, if y'all don't know, Lecrae got his own label.
Okay.
That needs to be talked about because he had that label since 2005.
So does it really need to be talked about?
You said what?
It's like, no, I'm just talking shit.
But independently, I'm not going to get into that, but basically I've been listening to Annie Mineo. It's a really good project. It talked about when him and his friends went to Japan.
Oh, okay.
So it was dope. I loved it. Check it out, Annie Mineo.
All right, so Annie Mineo is Chad's top album pick for this week.
Yeah.
My top album pick this week is New Impressions to Give. Jamila, you got one, or you cooling with it? Okay, cool. All right, so that's it for the music. We got another segment. We're going to talk about our top black business this week. Top black business or entrepreneur. We're switching. No. Hey.
Can I play my Annie Mineo song after this?
No. Say no. Say no.
Let me know when to stop doing it.
Back, you might as well just get up and fuck them up for the one time.
You know what?
I said you might as well just get up and fuck them up for the one time. Okay, you two's gonna go crazy.
I'm sorry, I retired.
Look at Miss America dancing in the comments.
All right. Y'all over here trying to get me out of retirement. Nah, this nigga is retired for the go-go. Like, I know the go-go in the house. All right. Chad, go ahead. Which record you want to play?
Play, The Popular was the first one, but we're going to play Mama Taught Me, because that's my joint.
Chad said, fuck what everybody else likes.
Yeah.
Again. Hey! Chad's pick. Annie Mineo.
Yeah, I'm in the field, got a top.
Happy thoughts.
Me and my wife on the last.
So he's part of the Braves label?
Yeah. 116. My favorite white rapper.
Neverland was dope. I remember that joint.
You actually, you know what? I gotta play one more for you, because I know you would love this. You could be like, oh yeah.
Chad trying to make me a fan, y'all.
I really think you would love this artist, man. I wouldn't stare you wrong.
You better be right, because you know we're going to laugh.
Why did you call a podcast clip? He didn't fix the name?
Nah, you gotta listen to the album.
He a podcaster now?
He do his podcast,
Does he?
Yeah.
Probably the king of overthinking. Make America great again. I'm like, which version? We talking pre-slavery or post? We talking about before and after women could vote? We talking about this land
That's
before.
it. Okay, white boy.
Okay, I was
okay,
listening.
white boy.
I was listening.
Oh,
yeah, he got my attention. He got my attention and
respect. Thank you, Imani.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you. See, this is beautiful. You could have easily went, man, get this off here.
No.
He's
Like,
still been cranking it when he got in the cup.
Hey.
like I heard of Annie Mineo. I know you mentioned him a couple of times. I remember the record Neverland that he came out with. And I remember that
one of those records actually been on ESPN's playing rotation.
For real?
It's called You Can't Stop Me. They play that song all the time. It's a good basketball, get you hype record.
Yeah. So, I mean, Annie Mineo has been rapping. He's been dope for a long time. I like his clarity and his lyrical content and everything like that. So,
and it's not just Jesus, y'all. Like, he talks about, like, him being an independent artist. He's actually a real independent artist that's actually making real money on his own. He make money from tours and his merch.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of rappers ain't doing that.
We're going to have a conversation about when it comes to...
I would love to have a conversation.
Yeah, about that genre of rap. It's like they're trying to make it seem like it's gimmick, but they're not gimmicky. You know what I mean? They're just like...
trying to tell people.
They try to put them in a box, but they're not... You shouldn't. You know what I mean?
You really shouldn't. It's like... I always say to people, like, Lupe should be a Muslim rapper, though.
Yeah.
Because...
He dropped a really dope project too. That's so slept on. Luke Child. But
he don't care no more. He's on another level.
Ryan said that guy reminded him of Lupe.
Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. All right. So that's our top picks this week for the music. Man, Chad, what else do I gotta do, man?
I just appreciate you letting me play that record, man. I couldn't do that nowhere else. They're like, bro, don't play this.
Hey,
That's the last damn time, too. So I'm just joking. No, he was cool.
Before we get into the next segment, the last thing we want to talk about the music. If you guys have not been able to tune into our last episode, the season 2 finale of Top Hill Podcast, if you guys missed that listening party that we had of the top 10 hip hop albums.
Where's your energy at? If y'all missed it, y'all need to go the fuck back and watch it. It was lit. It was crazy. It was a movie. We had so much fun. Oh my god! Make sure that you go back and watch our last episode.
I gotta go back and watch it myself.
The season finale.
It is now available on YouTube right now as we speak, and on all the DSPs. If you guys want to listen, well, I mean, you can listen to it on YouTube or the DSPs so you can hear the music. But yeah, it was definitely lit. It was definitely a party. I had an amazing time. It just looked like everybody had a great time, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
And I was looking the fuck good. Hello.
Hey. All right. All right. So what we got? So on this season, you guys already know that we like to highlight a black business or entrepreneur on our podcast. For all the days that we do not have guests here, we're going to highlight somebody still. So if you guys are interested in being featured on the Top Hill Podcast and want to be mentioned, your business to be mentioned, let us know. Hit us up in the DM or email us at tophillpod@gmail.com. But without further ado, we're going to talk about this retired NBA player, Ulyss Bridgman, and he acquired Ebony Magazine for $14 million.
Wow.
Why does that not seem like a lot of money to me?
That's because you forward thinking. You know what I mean? You already got the millions in your head. You know what I mean? You 4 years down the road.
No. It just seems like it should be more money.
Think so for Ebony?
I mean, 14 mil is 14 mil.
No. I'm not knocking it being a lot of money. I'm just saying, I don't know how much a magazine company would cost, but you know, like in regards to how much football teams cost, and like just brands in general, for some odd reason, $14 million just seems like that's easy money for people with money.
Ebony is a pretty big.
I feel like that's just not enough money to me.
Okay, you're right. You're in the ballpark because the reason why he was able to get it $14 million, it sounds big, but it truly isn't. They actually were going bankrupt, so he got it. He got it at the bankrupt price, pretty much.
That makes a lot of sense.
So he bid $14 million. There's nobody expected to.
I wonder why it was going bankrupt.
Was it not black owned at first?
It was black owned. I think the issue with Ebony was that they were having issues with marketing and transferring into the digital age.
I can see that.
Like a lot of these other
magazines.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys don't know, your mama knew, your grandmother knew. There was an Ebony magazine somewhere on that table, or in the barber shop or the nail salon, something like that. Ebony was a huge staple in our culture, in our community. Them along with Jet magazine and stuff like that. So, I just think it's really dope that we have somebody that's in our culture who wants to, keep it in our culture. Yeah. You know what I mean? Keep it within the black community, wanting to be able to change it for the better. I have a heart for the underdog, you know what I mean? I was thinking about the FUBU as well too, coming back as well. I would love to see all these brands come back and take over, The name
FUBU is timeless.
It is.
And it's coming back at the right time.
The perfect time.
I still got some FUBU stuff.
You don't need to say that again.
Don't sleep.
That shit was whack as fuck.
For a time. They had a time. They had a time to me. I'm not gonna lie, because I went back. Y'all seen the
I had
the show
a pair of FUBUs back in the day, and I'm not gonna lie, I thought they cracked, but when I look back at it, no.
Yo,
I get what you're saying.
I understand why you think that some shit hit,
but
it just don't.
I got a varsity jacket. That joint is busting. When I wear that joint, people be like, "That's a FUBU jacket, nigga." Like
it don't say FUBU.
It says FUBU right here.
So
and then it says
I'm like, what else do we got on there?
I got other shit on it.
Of course, it's a varsity patches and stuff.
That joint is sweet. I'm gonna have to just break it in so you can see it. I'm gonna have to wear it tomorrow.
Cause I told you my family
wear it next pod.
I'm gonna wear it next pod. You gonna be like,
and you better be busting, Chad.
You gonna be like, dang, Chad, you was great.
For us, by us. Like, that is just something else.
Yeah, like that's an amazing title. And, you know, we're not talking about football this week. We're talking about
We're not.
we're talking about Ebony and what is his name? Euless Bridgman. So, one of the quotes that they had here is that, you know, Ebony magazine was not just big in the black community, but in American culture as well. It was a staple in American culture, and it signifies black excellence. I mean, they're absolutely right, man. I would love to see what they do with this platform. Where would you guys want to see Ebony coming back as? Like,
they need to get more creative. I think that's why. I don't know the full details of why they bankrupt, but you might be on the right. You might be on the right lines of saying, like, it's probably their marketing. They probably didn't go forward with digital.
Right.
So that's one thing. I think another thing is, like, I just feel like they just got stuck on what they were good at. And it was just like, yo, you have to keep up with the times and go forward. So bring in new models, bring in different writers. Like, just bring in new people. To be honest, just bring in younger people. Because if you have the younger people running this magazine company, I feel like it'll be a success. Right. You can't have the same people. Like, times is moving fast.
Yeah.
And people, honestly, they're not checking for ads. There's other magazines that we check out for. So bringing the youth, people who are, you know, think ahead or are creative, and I think people are going to come back to Ebony.
And this is how I know they're moving in the right direction. He's not only just buying it for himself, he's keeping it in the family. So
that's dope.
He made a statement. He said, so the company will be operated by his children, and the publication will remain digital and will have exclusive printed copies. So
there we go. Keep it to children.
Generational wealth right there. Being led not just, you know, by talking it, but living it and by example. So by him buying that,
cheap buy to be able to do that.
Right.
Like, all you gotta have is the right team for you to be successful.
Right.
Yeah. So shout out to him. Shout out to his family. I wish nothing for the best for them and Ebony, and for him to actually give it to his children and like you said, Chad, give it to the youth. Focus on digital where the current culture is, and have exclusive printed issues. I think that's perfect. You know what I mean? I think that's perfect. So,
if y'all need a photographer or somebody to help you with the ideas, I'm right here, Chad Visionary.
Hey!
Yeah, apply for some of the positions and start figuring.
Oh, man. That's our time. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode of Top Hill, guys. I think we hit everything we wanted to hit today. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yes.
If you guys are watching us on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys listening to us on Apple, don't forget to scroll down to the bottom. You know, hit the 5-star for us, write a review, or just hit the 5 stars, either one. And all the people that's commenting on Instagram and on Facebook, we appreciate you guys and love you guys. And shout out to our sponsors, Quality Touch Studios. And that's it. I'm your boy, E-Money Boss.
I'm Chad Visionary.
And I'm your girl, Jamila, with her own boss.
See you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.